Hello everybody and welcome back once again to Super Metroid Escape 2 and the strange and weird place that is Lower Spospo. As you can see on the map, up there, it's Gold Torizo. That's his room. Yeah, I still don't know about that. So it's like, oh hey, I probably have to fight him to get Screw Attack, right? Well, there's this thing known as he has to be there for you to fight him. It's clearly marked on the map. What is going on with that room? It's like, well, maybe I collect Screw Attack and then come back and fight him. That's something. Sort of like the Zero Mission Ridley. However, that is not it either. So, I don't know. What is going on with this? I don't know. Can somebody explain that to me? Also, I just noticed, when I looked on the map, that one room that I thought had the PLM indexing issue was marked with a yellow square, which means it was a major upgrade or something. So I may have already collected it, and it may not be an indexing issue at all. Go me. Of course, there'll be a 50 comments on last video saying, that's not an indexing issue, you idiot. So, well, too bad, 'cause I already got this head together and I figured it out. Anyway. I am close to getting to the water maze. The warp, I guess, to the water maze. Oh, and this room. This was almost a disaster. It's like, where does this go? Because, yeah, I am. See, this one I was a bit unsure about. It's like, oh no, this is just going to take me out of Lower Norfair. Which it does, but I fell back through the thingy, so I am okay with that. However, I had to edit a part out later in this video, because, and I will definitely point out, because there's a door much later on that takes you completely out of Lower Spospo, and you have to go back through almost the entire thing again. I think it's literally just a couple rooms before Ridley. So, it's evil. Okay, so we just went to the water maze here. This is where the tube is. Hello, tube that can't be broken. This room. It's like, oh, speed boost, huh? Yeah, I can do that. Oh, missiles. Yay. This is also where Screw Attack is. Sort of. And why you can fall down there, I don't know when those blocks don't respawn. But, yeah, there's a speed boost speed boost blocking right there. So, I actually do manage this. And Screw Attack is down there. Now this was not actually that hard to do. And I completely fail at charging Strength Spark there. Or Speed Boost. Because you can get your Speed Boost through the Morph Ball tunnel here. And what you have to do is you unmorph. And if you do it right, you keep your Speed Boost thing just like that. That's actually a much easier trick to do than what it looks like. And back here, through more morph stuff, which actually isn't that bad. Screw Attack. Definitely worth going through this. You see, this is okay because it's not a blind morph maze. It's just, oh hey, you need to get through this. So yeah, this first one you kind of just have to jump over. Second one you have to roll over. It's just like, It's like, oh, I needed to actually charge a Shine Spark or Speed Boost. Why do I keep calling it a Shine Spark? So yeah, not difficult. You just roll. That's all there is to it. And then you get Screw Tech. Very, very, very useful item. This is probably my favorite item to get through any hack. It's just a very useful tool. And then you have to charge a Shine Spark and get out. It's just the last block on the CRE block on the floor. So yeah, that's Screw Attack. I will point out the other location you can get it in that I know of. There might be 3 locations for Screw Attack. And now I'm kind of curious what that missing item was. What major item that was. I would like to know. Maybe someone knows that. Maybe they already told me in the last video, in the comments. I don't know. Seeing how I'm getting this whole thing edited together before it goes up, so just what I usually do. Okay, so anyway, still no Gold Torizo. I have no idea what's going on. Why is he not there? Seriously, can someone explain this? I would appreciate if someone could tell me what in the world. If they fought Gold Torizo, what circumstances, what... I don't know. There are just some things in this hack. And... yeah, basically this isn't... there isn't much more to this. At least from what I play, I end up pretty much going straight to Ridley from here. I mean, I already know where he is on the map, sort of. So, it's just a question of getting there. Which was Screw Tech. Thankfully, destroys enemies. Which is good in this hack because, you know, your beams, even with plasma, not the most effective thing. And of course, we are getting close to the evil door. Okay, so this door. There's a vertical door coming up in a minute or so, maybe a couple, that is... okay, if you see the warp zone north of where I'm at, that little L-shaped room, there's a little door at the bottom of it, door indication. That is a locked door. And I'm assuming it either doesn't open, and yes, there's a thing up there. Actually, this might have been a lot more difficult if I didn't notice those blocks. I might have gone for an acid bath for some reason, I don't know. But that door. It's locked on the other side. I don't know if defeating Ridley opens it or not, but right now it's locked. If you exit out of that door, you have to go all the way back around to the bubble room, and then come back through all these rooms you've just been through already. And yeah, that is just... not cool. Okay, this is the room, actually. So yeah, you got all these wonderful guys flying over here. I'm like, oh, hey, there's a door over here. But there's also this place up I haven't been through. Maybe I should go check that out. If you notice on your map, when you get up there, you'll see the L-shaped room above it. Don't go through this door up here. Just, it's not worth it. So yeah, we're just going to cut that out. Because it's... yeah. That door. Don't go through it. So anyway. Back to Lower Spospo. I'm still angry at that door. I guess, like I said, I found this place really straightforward. It may have been just because I found those speed booster blocks. Without that, I don't know. Might have been a different story. The only other thing of interest down here is before Ridley, and that's an easy thing to figure out. And this statue, why? Like, and by statue I mean the thing that's glowing. All these gray blocks with this blue glow, what in the world? Does not look that great. That might just be me. But the blue glow on those blocks, not so much. So basically, we've got, I think this is the right way. You actually leave, I think you leave. Take a little thing out of Lower Spospo. I think you end up in the landing site area, that submap, to get Ridley. And these wonderful platforms, which you can easily spike yourself on, I'll go through. So yeah, warp door, it's like, ugh. Another thing that could take you out of Lower Spospo very easily. So yeah, Ninja Pirates don't change their palette much. They actually do have a palette change on them, but not much. Not that that's a big deal. Once you know they're Ninja Pirates, it's like, oh. And they're very easy to deal with. So it's like, I just got through these guys out of the way. Now I have to speed boost through this. But it's not that big a deal. Just go through them like that. Not very hard. And this might be... okay, yeah. So you've got your refill here. Even though you literally just had one. But there is no save. Okay, so no, it isn't supposed to. Okay, so here is another turbo tube thing. It's like, And Ridley is in this kind of tiled area. For some reason. I don't know why. And of course, it's nice to provide a save, but you really shouldn't need it. So yeah, that's suspicious because it is. Because this guy... it's like, oh... I can get into... nope. It just takes you back to the same room. And this actually kind of works because, you know, it's like, oh hey, I can charge a speed boost here real easy. Oh wait, there's a thing in the ceiling, isn't there? So yeah, that is... and that was a good shiny spark. But that is literally it to find Ridley. It's kind of interesting. I kind of like that. A little bit of a puzzle. Not like they're going to catch anybody. And then here's Ridley. And why is all of a sudden his room purple? Probably because it's more blue than yellow. And Ridley is not that difficult. It's kind of. I mean, he's your usual Ridley. What can I say? In fact, so far, a lot of the bosses are your usual bosses. Which I guess you would sort of expect. There isn't so much custom bosses going around right now. The ones that I am aware of are generally in hacks that are still in development. Because that's still a newer thing, so. And I am using plasma on them. I honestly think you'd be better off using missiles. I think. And I am doing a terrible job at Ridley because I am nearly dying. Which is really bad when you have screw attack. Should not be nearly dying to Ridley. But I am bad at hacks. So yeah, nothing spectacular here. Just don't die. And again, I do believe missiles would be better to use. And there he goes. So now we defeated all the bosses. There's just a couple more videos after this. Part of that's going to be cut out. Part of one is going to be cut out just because finding the last area is kind of it's another one of those things where there's not really a hint for it. And now his room's all of a sudden yellow. And that just takes you back here. But yeah, it's the last area. I think I already pointed it out in one of the earlier videos. To get there, you have to find just a spot in the ceiling, basically. And there's not a hint for it either. It's like really bogs down. Because now it's like, I have everything. I just need to figure out where to go. How do I get there? And so, yeah, that's basically the rest of it. But once you're there, you get a very interesting surprise of sorts. So yeah, the first thing or the first thing that came to my mind was, oh hey, we'll check in the warp zone. Those doors should be open. Now that looks like terrain, right? Well, it isn't, and we are going to find that out in the next video. So thanks for watching, and we will see you for that and some interesting stuff later on.